balancing internal and external accountability systems. Introduction. Leadership in educational institutions is the fundamental factor to successful schools. The chances are that institutional-defined agenda can vary from one school to another. However, the way leaders in schools, especially principals, design and implement accountability systems is of significant interest to all stakeholders since they can learn from their failures and successes. This essay reflects the approaches and strategies that principals can adopt to ensure balancing internal and external accountability systems in their schools. Whole school principles and approaches to nurturing reciprocity. Applying whole school principles and approaches is one way to ensure balanced internal and external accountability systems in schools by nurturing reciprocity. Leaders can nurture the principle of reciprocity in your school setting by creating a learning space for all. Classrooms should be organized in a way that supports effective learning for all students and teaching practice. The environment should inspire learners to work together using materials provided by teachers. Encouraging democracy and establishing a caring community can promote the principle of reciprocity. School principals must involve learners in sharing and decision-making processes regarding their classroom life. The leaders should promote mutual support among students and staff within the classroom and school. As a result, whole school principles and approaches will allow students to have an opportunity to hold an effective discussion about different topics, facilitating better understanding. Additionally, every learner will have a chance to present their ideas, ask and answer questions, and seek clarification. Strategies to internalize accountability and develop accountable practices within schools. Accountability is vital to improved performance for both students and teachers. The strategies that school principals can use to internalize accountability and promote accountable practices within schools are establishing a culture of trust and responsibility and setting clear expectations and high standards. The involvement of teachers, students, and support staff in the decision-making process is critical in internalizing accountability within the school. School leadership should create an environment where teachers and students can trust one another. Such settings will facilitate effective connections between learners and instructors, increasing the possibility for everyone to bear responsibility for their actions and behaviors. Clear expectations and high standards for the students and teachers will encourage their commitment to learning processes. Allowing students and teachers to participate in the decision-making process effectively ensures that every individual accepts set policies and regulations and willingly becomes answerable for their actions. The strategies will help create schooling settings where all parties embrace and nurture accountability. Leadership strategies to engage in discussions with all educational stakeholders about educational policy. Effective communication, participation, and negotiation are essential leadership strategies that can help school leaders to engage all stakeholders in a discussion regarding an education policy. Communicating detailed information about the educational policy to the stakeholders is instrumental in helping them understand why it is necessary and how it will impact teaching practice. As a leader, it is imperative to involve those who have an opposing opinion about the policy because they can bring new ideas to improve and make it more integrative. Negotiation is instrumental in understanding the interests of all the stakeholders and finding means of satisfying them. Full implementation of these techniques can facilitate healthy discussion between the school leader and stakeholders, promoting internal and external accountability. In conclusion, school leadership plays a significant role in the success of educational institutions. School principals can nurture the principle of reciprocity, creating a learning space for all, inspiring democracy, and establishing a caring community. They can adopt approaches such as establishing a culture of trust and responsibility and a participative decision-making process to internalize accountability within the school. They use communication, negotiation, and participation to engage stakeholders in discussing an educational policy.